All right, all right. Woo. You know, when I start off that way, it's something that grinds my gears. Woo. SM in the house. Patah in the house. Deacon Twin in the house. I don't want to keep you long. I just got to rant. I just got to rant. What's up, Wake Up? I just got to rant real quick. I was looking at my Facebook, and I'm still in Facebook jail. Been in jail almost 30 days. But I was looking at the, what they call that, the different notifications or whatever. And I saw the notification where this man, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, I don't know if it's over or it's still going on. I don't know what's happening with that. But it's something about BET. They're having some type of long marathon in memory of the rapper DMX, and may he rest in peace, soul brother DMX. And it's advertising the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is to speak or give some type of talk about DMX. And he continues to verify everything that I say about him. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea if this man spoke yet. I have no idea. But again, it verifies everything I always say about this man, that he's a camera hound. It's all about celebrity. Because even though he's a man of God, he's a man of God, and he's divine Christ himself, he needs to put himself in a position to be validated. So you see him with DMX, and I saw a video, well, rather a picture of him with DMX and that other actress, what's her name? Taraji P. Henson or whatever her name is. I don't keep up. I really don't keep up with these folks, because if you're not about liberation, if you're not really about the struggle, I don't really keep up with all these folks. And I'm looking for more information about him and DMX. I don't see nothing except a photo opportunity. That's all I see is a photo opportunity with DMX and this actress. DMX was a Christian. He made that very clear. A drug using, getting high, break the law, jailbird Christian. That's what DMX was. And he died that way. His Jesus could not give him the strength. His Jesus could not give him the answer to the problem of getting him off drugs. Praise Jesus. Don't get angry at me. That's what happened. He said, DMX said that he's a Christian, but his Jesus and the power of the Holy Ghost was not strong enough, did not give him the tools, the means to get him off drugs. Did not help him. So, I'm trying to find information about him and Farrakhan besides a photo opportunity. And even though you gathered 1 million men to Washington, D.C., that resulted in nothing, you still need to associate yourself with celebrity, because you need celebrity to validate you. It's not enough that God validates you, but you need celebrity. You need Mary J. Blige. You need Jay-Z. You need somebody to validate you so you can continue to trick the people and deceive the people like you. I'm a man of God. No, you are an entertainer, just like DMX. TD Jakes and all these pastors and preachers, they are entertainers. They never met God. That's a lie. They are not connected to no God. That's a damn lie. They are entertainers. No more, no less. They do not solve your problem. They do not have the answers to nothing except how to feed your emotion, how to get into your pocketbook, like any other entertainer. So, there are those who will come to me. It sounds like you have a personal grief. You have a personal problem with the minister. You're damn right, because I don't like fake people. You're damn right. I don't like fake people. He's fake. He's a fraud. A camera hound. I would give you 2 examples. There was a sister, brother was saying on a video, she was on her deathbed. Followed Minister Farrakhan 30, 40 years. And her last request was to hear his voice before she died. She's on her deathbed. This man made no attempt to call her. She just wanted to hear his voice before she passed this life, because she believed in him. He didn't have the time. He didn't have the time. He too busy. I really hate y'all folks that talk about, well, minister is real busy. He didn't have the time. And you know, he was busy. He makes a lot of time for to gather your money. Donate. Give to the Nation of Islam Cash App or PayPal or however they get your money. Put your money in these Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets. He had lots of time for that. Every meeting I always see, he sit back in the back and be real quiet while that Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket is being passed along to everybody to collect your money. But when you die, he's nowhere to be found when you die. Farrakhan is not fake. Prove it. I'm giving you an example. His own follower. This lady on her deathbed. He can't even call. I just want to hear your voice one last time. She died without hearing that voice. My uncle died 4 or 5 years ago. My uncle been around him for 30 years, maybe longer. This man did not send a condolence card, an email. He did not acknowledge my uncle. So you see me and you think I'm a nobody. Louis Farrakhan knows who I am. I was there when Louis Farrakhan didn't have no $1,000 suits, alligator shoes, limousines, and personal ambulance. Where was you at? I was there when he was poor and broke, struggling. You wasn't. He knows my family. It wasn't that many of us in the early days. Now, so I asked my auntie about this. And at first, she said the same thing that y'all say. Oh, he's the minister. He's busy. And there's 365 days out of the year. 365 days out of the year. We don't hear nothing. You can't send a condolence card, an email, or something. And one of your FOI, one of your strong soldiers that's been with you since the rebuilding process, and you send nothing, no condolence, nothing. I got somebody in the chat room, and I don't know, I guess it's YouTube that's hiding. I can't see your comments. You know, it's cutting you off. Making excuses. Making excuses for the minister. It's 365 days a year. My uncle died 5 years ago. We have not received a condolence letter, an email, no kind of acknowledgement from my uncle. You make excuses because you're a booty licker. You're all in this man's backside, and what has this man done for you? Except give you some teachings because you're too damn dumb to think for yourself. So you need another man to follow because you're stupid. Because you're dumb. So I asked my auntie, at first, she was just like this troll. in my chat, making excuses for the minister. But after a while, she finally come to realize that he's a fake. He's a fraud. Everyone needs a teacher, dummy. No one just wakes up with knowledge. That's not teaching. That's belief. That's not teaching. That's not scholarship. That's belief. That's not knowledge. Knowledge is facts. If you have knowledge, there's no need for you to believe. Yeah, you teach belief. You're not teaching knowledge. It says on the back of the final call, it says on the back of the Muhammad Speaks, we believe that Allah came to us in the person of Master Farrakhan Muhammad. It did not say we know. It did not say we know. Teaching you beliefs. And then there's a matter of character. This man could not make a telephone call for one of his own followers that was on her deathbed. He made no attempt to contact my family when my uncle gave him over 30 years of service. But every time you turn around, he's at some celebrity funeral. And right now, he's all decrepit, can barely walk, but he makes time for DMX. This lady and my uncle, and even myself, we suffered struggling, helping him. Absolutely. This man is hurt. You're damn skippy because you're a liar. The only thing you will do is use people. Hated and jealous for what? You idiot. I gave this man 9 years of my life. What I'm jealous about. Whatever he got, I helped him get it. So how am I jealous? But he's not my brother because a brother is supposed to share. A brother is supposed to share. We was taught in the Nation of Islam, whatever half we got, if we got a bowl of bean soup, half of it belonged to your brother. Farrakhan has had millions of dollars worth of bean soup. I didn't get none of it. He ain't shared a damn thing with me or my family. The only thing he does and have done was take. And that's all. And now he's all broke down. But he gonna make it, he gonna make sure he says something at DMX funeral so he can still be relevant. He's a dinosaur, a relic of the past that needs to be gone. Ineffective. You had your time in the sun, and the sun is slowly coming down on your happy ass. It's over. You didn't put in the work. What work I'm supposed to put in? I followed his orders. Whatever he told me, I done. All these people do is make up excuses because you are a loser and Farrakhan is a loser. You are in denial. You have nothing. You get millions and millions of dollars every year and you don't have nothing to show for it. A broke down rinky-dink farm, and you have to ask the United States government to help you with your farm. It was a brother had a video. He shown. And you don't go to the prisons because the United States government is buying your material to give to the prisoners, selling books and whatever. The government is buying your books to give to the prisoners in jail. You're not giving them nothing for free. You are here yelling, not Farrakhan. Y'all the losers. Why are you here? Because in your mind, This man is divine. This man is perfect, and he's not. And you don't, in your mind, he's perfect, some kind of perfect being, and he's not. And you don't really know nothing about him. You don't know how he's treated other people. He's a liar. He's a deceiver, just like anybody else. He's a married man, and he cheated on his wife. He even said it in a lecture. He was talking to Jay-Z. Well, our women, they take a lot from us. When Jay-Z was caught cheating on Beyonce, so he's going to give Jay-Z, make an excuse for Jay-Z. And also, I guess, if he talk about Jay-Z, I guess he thought Jay-Z was going to call him and be buddy-buddy because he's a celebrity seeker. He's a celebrity seeker. He need Jay-Z. He need Kanye West. He need DMX to give himself validation. And that's why y'all all into him, because y'all are intrigued. You are impressed by celebrity. Oh, I can imagine. These are my sisters. I love these sisters here. If they was here live with me, my views would go up. Up. Ooh, Angel 707, no Terry Ellis and Invoke, for real. My views would go up. If I could get Jay-Z to come here and be with me, ooh, Angel know it. Yeah. Angel got it going on. Because y'all need somebody to give you validation. You have no value in yourself. I don't need much respect to these ladies or anybody. You are a disgruntled ex-employee. How am I employed? I didn't get paid. The only thing the Nation of Islam do is take from you. Go ahead in the chat room, put down what the Nation of Islam give you. The only thing they do is take. You probably working on a white man's job, 8-10 hours a day, and then you sell papers on the street, which y'all don't sell newspapers and bean pies like you used to. Lazy ass, because it's hard to do all that. Because it's hard to do all that when you have to work for the white man. 40 years and he's done nothing for you. Here I am. I was 18 years old. And I went to them and I said, I think I would do better if you would help me go to college rather than on the street selling final calls and newspapers. Support me going to college. Farrakhan is a man. He never. How are you a man and you beg for money every day? How are you a man? You talk all this do for self crap, and all thing you do is beg for money every day. How is that? How you being a man and you a professional beggar? And then you taking all these people money to do what? Put in the comment section what you're doing with the people money. The millions and millions and thousands of dollars that y'all idiots is giving this man. What is he doing with it? No, he's not perfect because he's a liar. He's a deceiver. He twisted the teachings to make himself divine, and y'all dumb enough to fall for the old okie doke. There's nowhere in the teachings of Elijah Muhammad where Elijah Muhammad talked about a third party. It's just him and the messenger of Allah, and after he's gone, that's it. There is no divine reminder. There is nobody. Elijah Muhammad said and made it clear, after me, you're on your own. He's not divine. Matter of fact, he's the hypocrite of the hypocrites. He said that he was a believer in Jesus at first. Then he became a believer in Elijah Muhammad. Then he became a believer in Elijah Muhammad's son. Then he went back to Elijah Muhammad teaching. He's confused. And then he said, I'm a Christian. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. The man is confused. But when it's all said and done, but see, he just said that to deceive you. Because when it's all, the bottom line is, he said, I am a Muslim. Okay, sir, you said that you're a Hebrew Israelite. You said that you're a Christian. And you said that you Baptist and Methodist. Hey, so Sister Ann. And all this kind of stuff. But the bottom line is, he also said, he makes very clear, I am a Muslim. Make up your mind. Jesus never existed, so I don't know what you're talking about. Jesus was a Muslim. Where do it say in the Bible that Jesus was a Muslim? Where do it say in the Bible that Jesus was a Christian? What is your point? What are you trying to get them out? Go ahead, my moderators. Them clowns, get them out. They have no defense. They just don't want the truth, the reality to be put out here. So I asked them to, get rid of that skit makers guy too. I asked him, I would do better going to college rather than selling these final calls. They never did give me an answer. But next thing you know, he's taking our money and giving out scholarships for other people to go to college. But he won't give no scholarships to his own people. I'm like, what? See, he does that so that he can get praise. And they'll go on the roster. I want to thank the Nation of Islam for giving me these scholarships. And these people take your scholarship and don't do a damn thing for the Nation of Islam. Here I am. I'm down with you. I'm down with you. And you wouldn't help send me to college, but you'll give scholarships to other people that don't give a damn about you. Where they at? That was years and years ago. You sent them, they graduated and whatever. What do they do for the Nation of Islam? Absolutely nothing. He done it just for the praise. So here you have a man that's half dead, and you want to go to DMX, be part of this eulogy thing, to show your face because he's a camera hound. He can't get enough of the spotlight. You do know that he was an entertainer. And that's still in him. The entertainer. He's still the charmer. He's still an entertainer. He wants the spotlight. That's one of the reasons why it was easy for him to get rid of Khalid Muhammad, because Khalid Muhammad was taking some of that spotlight away from him. That's the reason why. All that other stuff about King's College speech or whatever, I done heard Farrakhan say way worse than what Khalid Muhammad have said. But that was a reason to get rid of him, because he's taking the spotlight away from this man. So everybody around him now, they don't compare to him. They don't compare to him at all. There ain't no threat to his celebrity. The only people that's around Farrakhan now is pure butt lickers, like the people in the chat room. Where the hell you come from? Nobody invited you here. I'm going to defend my minister. That's a losing battle. He is a suspected accessory to murder. And we're never going to let him or you forget he is a suspected accessory to murder. He wasn't charged with a murder. Just because you wasn't charged with a crime don't mean you're not guilty. He was out there, Mr. Peacemaker, calling for the death of another Muslim. And he was happy when another Muslim was murdered in front of his wife and children. We're not going to let you forget that. He has offered no apology. We see no remorse in this man. Because really, he wanted to make sure Malcolm X was out the way so he could have Malcolm X's position. Because there's no way, if Malcolm X came back to the Nation of Islam, Elijah Muhammad was going to have him be the national representative. He would have put Malcolm X right back where he was. Farrakhan is not a leader. Young people will never stand with you because you are you don't know what young people gonna do. You don't know what young people gonna do. What the young people will never, they caught up in the hype. Just like you are. You caught up in the hype. Oh, Minister Farrakhan took a picture with DMX. He took a picture with Ice Cube. He took a picture. That gives him validation. How many people, how many celebrities did Elijah Muhammad take a picture with? Very few. I think Muhammad Ali probably was the only one. You didn't see Elijah Muhammad running around trying to get a photo opportunity. Because I'm the last messenger of Allah. Sister Ann said she went to church with DMX. Big deal. I've been around celebrities. Big deal. I met these ladies in person. I'm not going to say big deal. I love Amber. I mean, okay. But he needs that to continue to fool you, to give him validation so he can get that money out your pocket. Well, if DMX like him, and Snoop Doggy Dogg like him, and these other people, he must be a man of God. So let me give him some money. Well, look, if he's connected to people with money, how come they're not going in their pocket? How come Ice Cube not breaking him off a lot of checks? How come DMX not breaking him off a lot of checks? How come every meeting they got to beg the poor for money? Do for self. Okay, I understand when you first get started, you need help to get yourself off the ground. And then if you're creating a business, if people keep giving you money, they expect something in return. These people been around, Mr. Farrakhan been around for 40 years, and you gave him all the money, and you don't get nothing in return. You get nothing at all. If you make a deal with God, and God says, if you do this, if you do that, then I will do this. Okay, we're doing this, and we're doing that. Where do you see God is paying off? Huh? What'd you get angry at me for? Get angry at the one who told you a damn lie. You don't like me because I'm showing you and reminding you that you have invested and you're getting nothing on your return. You're getting nothing. Whose fault is that? Is it mine? You making up excuses where none can be made. I gave Farrakhan 9 years of my life. And so if I help you, shouldn't you help me? If I help you to be a truck driver and help pay for you to go to truck driving school, then I decide, I think I want to go to truck driving school. Don't you think that you should help me since I helped you to go to truck driving school? When I help you, I gave this man 9 years. My family gave this man 30, 40 years so he could be who he is today. So he could take pictures with DMX and Mary J. Blige and Snoop Doggy Dogg or whatever. We made that possible. I made that possible. Not you. Y'all Johnny come latelys. My blood, sweat, and tears made it possible for you to be where you at today. You are so arrogant and you're so nasty that you just ignored the fact that I gave this man 9 years. So that makes me a veteran. Because you don't like what I say. I've earned the right to say. You complaining like a little bee. Whatever. I'm telling the truth. And you say that y'all stand on the truth and reality, but you don't. You call me everything except a liar. You don't call me a liar because everything I say is factual. You can't prove otherwise. You're not calling me no liar. You just upset because I'm like the person when you sleep, I'm trying to wake you up. You know how it is when you sleep and somebody trying to wake you up and you dreaming real good. Yeah, get away from me. Stop it. Because you're enjoying your dream. I don't want to wake up. So you want to pretend like you're doing something. So this man will not call one of his own followers so they can hear his voice before they die. His own follower gave him 30-some years of service. He cannot email my auntie and send his condolences to the passing of my uncle, who gave him 30-some years of service. But he can go to Nipsey Hussle funeral and don't even know who this man is. Might have shook his hand one time. And he go to the funeral and call him Nipsey Russell because he don't know nothing about Nipsey Hussle. He's old school. There was a comedian called Nipsey Russell, and he called him Nipsey Hussle. He really don't even know a lot about this man, but this was his opportunity to put his rag-ass face in the camera because he's a camera hound. He's a camera hound. Well, they can't attack me. They don't know nothing about me. They can't attack me. The only thing they can do is come here and show dislike for reality. I'm just a young man watching a grown hater. Again, how am I a hater? How am I a hater when I helped this man become who he is? He's the hater because he wouldn't share with the rest of us who put him where he's at. The only thing he did was take from people. He don't give nothing. How you doing there, young pappy? Show me how he gives back to you. They do all this talking, but they're not putting in the chat what he does for them. I can guarantee you, the majority of the people that follow him was waiting on that stimulus check. They got EBT cards. just like the rest of us. 40 years of so-called work, and you don't have a pot to piss in. You took in millions and millions of dollars. I know when I was there, we raised over $2 million in 2 months. I didn't benefit from that $2 million. What happened to that $2 million? I heard through the grapevine, he gave some of it to that singer Melba Moore because he was having an affair with her and paid her bills with our money. That's what I heard through the grapevine. You don't know nothing about this creep. The only thing you know, he make you feel good. I only received knowledge that was helpful to my personal growth. Why don't you learn how to think for yourself? When you come to this ministry, everybody here, we are inspired to use our brain and think for ourselves. You got to have receipts when you say something like that. You don't give a damn about receipts. I don't care. I don't bring no receipts. What's up there, Deacon Soul? Y'all don't give a damn about receipts. You gonna believe what you believe. I don't do that no more. Back in the day, I used to go out and try to get receipts. And when it's all said and done, well, I'm still gonna believe in Farrakhan. I'm not gonna do that no more. Because you're not interested in reality. You're not interested in the truth. The one thing I have an issue with was his relationship with Brother Taalik. You think that talking about this man brings me some kind of joy? It does not bring me joy. You think I'm getting high? I'm a slanderer. I'm a slanderer. I'm a gossip spreader. That's not what I am. I'm telling you the reality of it. Because I was deceived. I was tricked. And I don't want you to fall into the pot. People trying to say how he changed their life. You keep blocking them. This is a crab in the barrel stuff. Roll out. He ain't changed a damn thing. How he changed your life? Because you was a damn fool? You don't know how to think for yourself? So you need somebody to come and tell you what you need. Hold your hand like a baby. Y'all grown men and women. You need somebody from 1,400 years ago, 5,000 years ago to help you with your life. What the hell wrong with you? When you come here, we inspire you to use your brain. Use common sense, reason, logic. And be able to analyze. Solve your problem yourself. That's why you have a brain. That's why you have a brain. And if you believe in God, that's why God gave you a brain, so that you can think for yourself. If God didn't want you to think for yourself, then your brain will be connected to somebody else. On the slave plantation, there was no reason for the slave to think. The slave master did all his thinking for him. It's amazing how folks talk about, I'm a mad old man. Farrakhan is older than me. So when you bring these old jokes and try to make mockery of somebody's age, you're making mockery of Farrakhan. But I don't color my hair. My hair not slicked like his. I don't have a perm. This is my natural hair. Farrakhan don't have natural hair. His hair is slicked. And he colored his hair. And he is fake as his colored hair is. But at the same time, you talk about be proud of your blackness, but he permed his hair. What was your state before? Someone helped you to think differently. There was nothing wrong with my state. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink. I wasn't a whoremonger. I wasn't in bad shape. The reason why I was attracted to Nation of Islam teaching was because of the brotherhood and the sisterhood. And I found out it's fake. Y'all fake. You don't share with your brothers and sisters. It's every man for himself. There is no, that's a damn lie to about, there's no big eyes and little U's. Farrakhan live in this big ass house. Where do you live? In the damn projects, waiting on your stimulus check? Huh? Nobody's going to, if you bring some real talk, nobody's going to block you. Calling me an old man and your other little silly comments. My moderators are going to block you. They're going to put you on timeout. Because you don't really have nothing to say. Except you upset because your slave master getting talked about. You can't handle the reality that you're a damn slave on a plantation. You can't handle the reality that you're a damn fool. You're a fool. You got supreme knowledge and wisdom, and you allow somebody to trick you. I never said I didn't like the minister. So I don't know where you get that from. I never said I didn't like the minister. I'm telling you what he done. It's not about if I like him or don't like him. I'm telling you what he has done. His own actions speak for itself. Yes, he do. He does not admit when he's wrong. Where's the apology for how he talked about Malcolm? Where is it? No, he doesn't. The only thing he ever did was say, the only thing he said was, I admit to my part, inspiring murder. That's what he does. He never offered the family no apology. He never offered no remorse. No, he didn't. He does not admit to his mistakes. No, he doesn't. Because he got all these brown noses like you. Everything he does, y'all accept. Hey, explain this to me. Again, you're not going to get blocked. Bring civil conversation. Bring the real. You won't get blocked. There's no reason to block you. But all thing you want to do is try to make Micah, and you can't. You don't know nothing about me. And I hurt you because you hope other people don't listen to me. He's nothing but a camera hound. He's a celebrity chaser. Sister Ann says he only blocks attackers and qualified response. Well, actually unqualified responses. No, he did not. He did not. He did not apologize to Malcolm's family or Khalid's family. Put the link in the chat room. No, he did not. The best thing you're going to get out of Farrakhan is, I admit. Because, see, he can't squirm out of that. That's record. He called for Malcolm's death. And he said out of his own mouth that he carried the picture of a dead Malcolm in his pocket for years. Who's going to do that? If you love somebody, why would you put their picture where they were murdered in your pocket? Why would you do that? And then Farrakhan said, what if we did kill Malcolm? What business is it of yours? And another thing y'all might not know nothing about is Farrakhan tried to get another man killed back in the 80s. This reporter named Milton Coleman. And he called him a traitor because this reporter named Milton Coleman said something off the record between him and Jesse Jackson. And Farrakhan went out to tell the people he's a traitor. And in the future, we'll kill traitors. You know, all that kind of stuff. But see, the difference between Milton Coleman and Malcolm, this was a whole different day. And they was telling Farrakhan, you're going to mess around and get charges on you for making a threat against this man. And Farrakhan, being the coward that he is, since he couldn't inspire nobody to commit murder for the second time, he backed off. Well, I didn't mean it like that, and you blah, blah. He squirmed his way out of it because he's a coward. He will inspire you to murder, but he's not going to do it because he's a coward. And that's the reality of it. And so now, I don't know if he's been on BET yet or not. I don't know if he put the been on BET or whatever. But there he is again. Couldn't go to my uncle's funeral. Couldn't go to sister. Couldn't give her a call so she could hear his voice for the last time. Oh, but there go he's skinning and grinning. I was so happy at Aretha Franklin's funeral, they didn't let him speak. They didn't let him speak. And he looked all stupid because he thought they was going to let him speak at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Because that's all he is, a glory hound. What does he do for y'all? Put in the chat room. Tell me, I changed my life. Change your life how? Because he gave you a teaching? That's right, Farrakhan is a vulture. Everyone is entitled to, this is not my opinion. This is not my opinion. I'm giving you facts. I'm giving you his actions in real time. You don't want to accept it because you got all this la-di-da. You looking at this, you looking at your slave master as perfect. Everyone entitled to their opinion. I really think this energy is necessary for people. Roland Martin, Jesse Jackson, and whatever. I'm leaving this toxic. Yeah, go. Go. Go somewhere where somebody can feed you fiction and fantasy and give you false hopes and dreams. Yeah, bye. See, the thing about it is, you knew from the title that whoever, whatever this is about, I'm not going to be butt licking your slave master. This is not my opinion. This is his actions. It's not my opinion. This is fact. I know what he did to my family. I know what he done to others. It's not no opinion. And that's why it really hurt you. I sent this man 3 years ago a copy of the Mississippi campaign. I help you. Won't you help me? 3 years later, no response. But I guarantee you, if I send him some money, he'll take the money. They'll take the money. He's nothing but a poverty pimp, preacher, just like Reverend Porkchop and the rest of them. That's all they are. A poverty pimp. The difference between you and me is he got me when I was still young. I was 18, 19 years old. Here you are, 30, 40, and y'all still boop, 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 drinking the Kool-Aid. You grown men and women, 50, 60 years old, and you foaming at the mouth about this man who ain't gave you nothing except some teachings. What about the vultures who actually have ties to these political slave masters? What about them? I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Minister Louis Farrakhan, the camera hound. You talk about them. I'm talking about Louis Farrakhan, the camera hound. A leech, a parasite. At the end of the day, Farrakhan is hated by the mainstream. No, he's not. No, he's not. If you're my enemy and I hate, look, see what you're saying don't even make any sense. If you're my enemy and I hate you, why would I allow you to use my media for your propaganda? That don't even make any sense. He is no threat. He's a poverty pimp. And he keeps you from being a revolutionary and to liberate yourself. That's why he's allowed on mainstream media, because he's not a threat. In the beginning, back in the day, in the 80s, it was a possibility he could be a threat. He sold us out. He sold us out for that big house, cars, booty, and all this other stuff that you get. Praise. He sold us out. The majority of your YouTubers that y'all listen to, sellouts. They don't give a damn about you being liberated. How I'm going to use these Negroes to make some money. That's what it's about. How do these black people exploit you just like the Asians and the Africans and the Arabs? They exploit you too to make money. You homeless on the street. If you knock on Farrakhan's door, he won't give you a bed. His house is really, really big. He won't give you a bed. Ask Farrakhan how many homeless, his own followers. You can follow Farrakhan. Knock on his door. I just got put out of my house. Minister, can I? We don't know. Can't help you, brother. I guarantee you. But he got white people living in his house. He got white people living in his house. His father and mother-in-law, they go back and forth. And he got Scientologists, Caucasian Scientologists going back and forth in his house. But you can't stay there. Try it. Pretend you homeless. Let's see. You in denial. You're in denial. You don't have no program in place for us to be independent. Wrong. We have Operation Exodus, Mississippi. And if the moderators get time, put the link and educate this person. We don't have a program. Yes, we do. It's called Operation Exodus, Mississippi campaign. Has nothing to do with religion. Has nothing to do with your ideology at all. We got the program here. So we help you do your thing. You're not successful. Why don't you help somebody else get a turn? But no, you're arrogant and you're selfish and self-righteous. And you want credit for everything. Farrakhan is not going to help nobody unless he can control or get credit for something. That's the bottom line. That's his history. Work on. No, you help us work on it. Like I helped you. I helped Farrakhan for 9 years. Give me 9 years like I gave Farrakhan 9 years. I don't need your help once we get it going. What I need your damn help for? I gave you 9 years. Give me 9 years. But y'all, you're not team players. You're not interested in black unity. You're nothing but slaves on a plantation. So you got thousands. You got thousands of people waiting to hear what the minister gonna say on DMX eulogy. The same thing you said everybody. They dead. You gonna talk about how great they was, I miss you. They dead. What the hell? What you gonna say about a dead person? I was fortunate to meet DMX at a basketball game for charity, and I shook his hand and we talked about we said some things. He's dead. What really can you say about a dead person? It's gone. Same stuff. If you want to be a winner, you need to get rid of that chicken dinner. Farrakhan is a chicken dinner. And these people have all. My moderators are not going to bother your comments if you really sincerely put down something that backs up what you're talking about. His teaching saved me. Because you can't think for yourself. The only thing you did was go from one slave master to another. Somebody that really care about you wants you to think for yourself so that you can go out for yourself. I don't need you. You steady waiting for the next Farrakhan lecture so you can learn. Because you haven't thought for yourself. You can't think for yourself. So you waiting for the next Michael Jackson album, the next Prince album. I wonder what the minister gonna say next. If you think for yourself, who cares what he said next? Because I'm doing my own thing. I got my own brain. I got my own mind. And matter of fact, my conclusions might be way different. So now I'm going over Malcolm X going to leave the Nation of Islam sooner or later. Because you can see Malcolm was beyond that rigid box. Because that's not real. You cannot mix religion with liberation and revolution. Religion stifles revolution. Because you have to have a flexible mind to think war. You have to have a flexible mind to think war. Religion don't let you think. Religion puts you in this box. So Malcolm, when he was beginning to form his organization, he said, I'm going to put my religion over here, and I'm going to put my revolutionary spirit over here. I'm going to separate the two because he understood that religion hinders liberation. Because actually, religion was created to make you docile so that you will submit to your oppressor because you think that some God, alien, spaceship, gremlin, or whatever you think about, that's going to save you. And you don't have to do nothing. Just sit on your ass and wait to be saved. But according to history, that has never happened. Ain't no God. There's no gods. There's no aliens. There's no spaceships. Nothing has come to change. Why do you think the majority of the world is suffering poverty? Because they are allowing it. They are allowing people to hoard all the resources. Take it. We don't have to be poor. Take the resources. What you scared of? You don't have nothing to lose. Take it. These folks run around, I'm rich. You ain't rich today. We coming to take it. The poor people outnumber the rich. The poor people are the ones in the military. the police officers, the people in the military. Take it from them. Start all over again and create a society where everybody is equal. That's all we got to do. What you scared of? That's what happened in the French Revolution, Russian Revolution, Chinese Revolution. The problem is they done these things and then they became what they was fighting against. So now you got the stuff right back again. Here go the rich, here go the poor. Same stuff all over again. We have to think differently. Our mindset have to be differently. We got to get out of materialism and focus on nature, focus on life. Do you understand? I'm not here, and it brings me no joy to speak about the minister, because actually, if it wasn't for the minister, chances are I wouldn't be talking to you right now. It was his actions that caused me to go down this path. The only difference is I think for myself. And I saw that something was not working. So I got to find something different. I'm not going, just because I like you, if you're not doing the job, I'm going to have to let you go. Yeah, we friends, and you my brother-in-law, but the job that you got, you can't do it. Got to let you go. Got to put you in a different position. Farrakhan is a good talker. He can inspire you. He can motivate you, but he's not a leader. Just because you can talk, just because you can motivate people, don't make you a leader. A leader must have a plan, purpose, a vision, and a goal. We don't know what that is with him. His history shows, I'm going to try a little bit of this. That ain't working. I'm going to try a little bit of that. And they never finish what they start. How many projects have the Nation of Islam done and they started and never finished? That's not my fault. And I'm not going to follow and be led by nobody like that. I want to win. I want to win. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm not making no points, I'm going to pass the ball to my teammate that's hot and making the points. It don't make no difference if I just scored 40. I'm not scoring the points that will win the game. Why don't you learn and stop being arrogant and pass the ball to somebody else for a change? Help them. But no, y'all ball hogs. Because thousands of people listen to you. I'm going to say this in my conclusion. Thousands of people listened to Adolf Hitler, didn't it? Millions. Did that make Adolf Hitler right? Jim Jones had thousands of people listen to him. Hundreds. You see what happened to them. They drank the Kool-Aid, and y'all still drink the Kool-Aid. Just because these people have thousands of subscribers, thousands of listeners, don't make them right. 20 people listen to you. Do that make you right? Do it? See, truth hurts. And your feelings is hurt. That's what happens. Truth don't make you feel good. Truth hurts. So clearly, and I'm not telling, you're not calling me a liar, because everything I'm saying is factual. It's this man's actions. It's not me. I'm just putting it on record verbally. Time has revealed these things. Has nothing to do with me. I didn't do these things. He done it, not me. You are in denial because in your mind, this is your God, and your God can't do nothing wrong. How many, I wish, oh man, I wish the people from the old days, I wish they would come out and tell the people what this is about. See, a lot of people won't come on video. They won't come out and tell you that Farrakhan is a leech because they feel bad. They got tricked. They got deceived. They got fooled. They got bamboozled. So they in their house watching all this, but they too embarrassed to say, I got scammed. People on YouTube scam y'all every day. There you go, giving your money. Taalik Nasheed, Sinetta TV, Brother Polite, Cynthia G. All thing they want is your money. Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh just took a hit. His money got messed up. They took his channel down. They terminated over 100 of my channels. They banned me for real. They did not ban Farrakhan. There's a lot of Farrakhan on YouTube. There's a lot of Farrakhan on Facebook. When they banned me, anything associated with me, they took down. That's a real, that's getting banned for real. That was a show. Because Farrakhan, Nation of Islam, is no threat. And you know it. Y'all ain't nothing but some church people now. That's all Nation of Islam is. It ain't nothing but an Islamic church. You go to the mosque, instead of glory, glory, hallelujah, oh my, oh holy apostle, and you clap and you stomp. It's the same thing like going to church. Ain't no different. You beg for money, just like the preacher do. Pass that around one more time. You do the same thing. What do you do different than the church? Same stuff. When I was 18, 19 years old and became an FOI, I was called a soldier. The FOI is the military wing of the Nation of Islam. So I'm thinking I volunteered for the military. But the only thing I'm doing is selling newspapers, selling fish sandwiches, and whatever. When am I going to see some action? You brothers are FOI, the military wing of the Nation of Islam. When you going to see some war? When you going to see some action? The only thing you do is make videos telling the people how to invest in the stock market, how to make some money, buy Minister Farrakhan's latest videos, come listen to the lecture. That's all y'all do. Y'all some choir boys. And you will get mad and threaten me. I've been threatened twice in the mosque. That's why I don't go to the Nation of Islam temple no more. Because I was threatened 2 times. I'm not going to try for a third. 3 strikes you out. Not doing that. But y'all peaceful and you loving. But I noticed you don't threaten Caucasian people. You never attacked a police station. You never blew up a building. You never done nothing. You never said Allah Akbar and put on some explosives. You ain't never done that. Oh, but Malcolm disrespect you. We gotta kill Malcolm. These folks are disrespecting you to this day. You can't stop nobody from talking about you. And the white man always talk about you. He talk about you worse than anything Malcolm ever said. Malcolm X, these Caucasian people threw Elijah Muhammad in prison. They burned down your Muhammad Speaks trucks. They killed at least 9 or 11 of your believers. You did nothing. You did nothing. One of your ministers, not too long ago, he thought he had white folks for friends, went out on a boat, and he mysteriously drowned your minister. One of Minister Farrakhan's ministers. Where was he, from Texas somewhere? He went out with his white friends, came back dead. And the Caucasian people said, I don't know what the hell happened to him. I guess he wasn't a good swimmer. He just got off the boat and he just drowned. And Farrakhan pretend to be interested. He's really not. I'm not gonna spend no money. He's dead. He can't do nothing for me no more. I pretend like I'm interested, but I need to keep going out here to keep making these thousands of dollars that these fools gonna give me. You're nothing but something to use. He don't give a damn about you. Farrakhan made a speech and talked about his connection to Elijah Muhammad family and how they're going to come together and how wonderful it's going to be. So I'm listening to the speech, right? Guess who's missing in all this wonderful stuff that Farrakhan is talking about? You. He talking about how Elijah Muhammad family members and how his family members, how they gonna get together and how beautiful everything's gonna be. But he never said how you are included in all this wonderful stuff. I'm waiting for him to say, and the believers, the followers, y'all gonna be doing this, all of us, we go. He didn't say that. He said, Elijah Muhammad family and my family, we blending them together, and it's gonna be beautiful and wonderful. Keep drinking the Kool-Aid. Y'all letting somebody deceive you. Farrakhan is working for our liberation. How? Because he made a speech? How? What laws have Farrakhan changed? What policy? What land do he control? What resources do he control? You have nothing. Farrakhan been all around the world and gave you nothing. Hold on a second. This man been to Africa. This man been to the Middle East, all around the world. So what has he got for you? Nothing. Somebody said, leave Farrakhan alone. No, 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 no. You're wasting resources. You're wasting time. Stop it. He had his day. He had his day in the sun. All this pro-black, blackity black, blackity black. You had your day in the sun. And you failed. Nation of Islam been around almost 100 years. Pan-Africanism been around almost 100 years, I would think. You failed. Pass the ball to other people. I say pass the ball to Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Get on board the soul train and let's see what happens. You can't accept being. You remind me of people. You lost the basketball game, but you can't accept it. You pretend in your head you still won. No, sir, you lost the game. We follow God. No, you follow men. You follow men. You ain't never met God. Bring your God to the live stream right now. No, you follow men. You believe in a book that talk about God. You listen to a DVD that talk about God. You don't follow God. You follow men that say they know God and they never met God. God never said where in the Quran, where in the Bible, where Allah or the Quran say that I wrote this book. I'm the author of this book. God don't even claim the Bible or Quran. Talk soul to me, talk soul to me. Where does it say? Message to the Black Man of America, written by Elijah Muhammad. Message to the Black Man of America. Our Savior has arrived, written by Elijah Muhammad. The Holy Bible, written by, it don't say. The Holy Bible don't say. It says revised by King James. It says, the Quran says the Maulana Ali version or the Yusuf Ali version of the Quran. But who's the author? You assume that it's God. Why God don't put his name on it? Because if God put his name on the book, then we wouldn't even be arguing about what is the name of God. Y'all don't know what the name of God is. It's Allah. It's Master Farad Muhammad. It's Yashera. It's Yahweh. It's all kinds of names for God. Because God don't claim these books. And I don't blame. Hey, God, I see why you don't. So it says in the Quran that Allah is not the author of confusion. You don't know what DMX love. Don't time him out. Don't time him out. Give him a chance to show the link where Farrakhan and DMX got a relationship and DMX loved Farrakhan so much. It was nothing but a photo opportunity. Before I came on air, I did a Google search to try to find the relationship between Farrakhan and DMX. There is none, except for photo opportunity. armchair revolutionary. I was with Farrakhan from 1981 to 1990. So Farrakhan is an armchair revolutionary too. And that's all y'all do. Where your guns at? What have you done? What kind of revolution? What revolution do you represent? I'm the real representation of Malcolm. I don't want to lace Malcolm's boots. I'm greater than Malcolm. Malcolm is gone. Malcolm can't help us in 2021. See, that's all they can do. They cannot bring civil commentary. We don't care about what you dislike. Because according to your logic, Jesus was disliked. And Jesus was supposed to be a good man. And they still didn't like him. Prophet Muhammad's supposed to be a good man. And they didn't like him. So you just make my point. I'm like Jesus. I'm like Muhammad. No, Farrakhan was in my pockets. And Farrakhan in your pockets. Because all he wants is your money. So he can live good. Live lavish. Malcolm died poor. Dr. King died poor. Huey P. Newton died poor. The majority of our revolutionaries and fighters, they died poor. Elijah Muhammad died rich. Farrakhan gonna die rich. Something wrong with this picture. Something wrong with this picture. Eldridge Cleaver had to leave the country. What's her name? Asada Shakur, she had to go to Cuba. This man still here living the good life. Never been to jail, never been shot, never been stabbed. Nothing. Y'all can get rid of Malcolm's revenge. He don't represent Malcolm. He don't represent Malcolm. Now get rid of him. Silly people. Can't handle reality of things. I would tear your ass up on this video, and I would tear your ass up in person. You don't have nothing coming. You are in denial. Just like a woman and her friend know that her husband is cheating. She live in denial. It couldn't be him. He don't even have a red hat. And some of these people will actually hate you for telling the truth. I know it. I saw this. A friend of mine told her husband, your husband is cheating on you. You a liar. I hate you. You just jealous of our relationship because you don't have a husband. How stupid she looked when there was no doubt. He was caught in the act. She caught her husband with the woman red-handed. You don't want to believe. Because this man is a great deceiver, master manipulator. And you believe this image that he's painted, but you can't see other things. You can't see the other side. You all hyped up. Because he saved my life. He saved my life. Okay. Let's say he saved your life. Does that mean you owe him something? The reason why he saved your life is so he can use you to make his life better. He's not telling you, I'm going to save your life and go on about your business. No, he wants to save your life so he can convert you to this religion so that you can look at him like he's a god. This is what we're going to do. Okay, report, remove, hide user. We're just gonna remove. And we're gonna remove. I like this stuff because it's easy to do. Okay, we're going to put in timeout. Yeah, I like that. See, I like that. I like that. I like being able to do that. It's nonsense. Malcolm is gone. We are greater than Malcolm. We are beyond Malcolm. We are beyond Nation of Islam. We are beyond Black scholarship. We are beyond all these things because we are self-thinkers here. There is no leader. This is a team effort. There is no followers here. This is a team. If I can't make the shot, then I pass it to my deacon. And if that deacon can't make the shot, they pass it to somebody else. We team players. And we don't claim to have the supreme wisdom. We don't claim to have all this knowledge and whatever. We just want to get out of jail. No more, no less. You don't have to like me. The only thing you have to do is want to get out of jail. That's all. And once we get out of jail, you can go your way, I can go my way. But you don't want to do that because people like Farrakhan living a lavish life, you're comfortable. You're comfortable in this. The majority of your YouTubers, they are comfortable living in this. So the only thing they want to do is keep leading you on, pretending like they want to get you out of jail, when actually they are comfortable. Because they stealing and deceiving you, you giving them money, and the money makes them comfortable. I did not know, because I'm getting over a cold, and I just wanted to express how disgusting it is for Minister Farrakhan to go to these funerals, but he don't go to the funeral of his own people. I heard if you're having financial difficulties in the Nation of Islam, I was told, I heard through the grapevine, don't you ask your temple, don't ask your mosque for help. What do that tell you? They say Farrakhan told his followers, I do not run a welfare office. I do not give away EBT cards. I'm not going to give you no stimulus check. And see, that's another thing. What do Farrakhan know about rap music? What do he know about DMX? What do he know about Nipsey Hussle or Jay-Z? Farrakhan played the violin and calypso music. Farrakhan was born in the 1930s. But see, just because you're a celebrity don't mean you can't be tricked and deceived. And he used them to make himself look validated. I already know. If I brought these ladies on my platform, if I got celebrities to come here, my views would blow up. Because you think that them or the celebrity give me value. They don't give me value. Actually, they should see it as an honor for them to come be with me. Just like it is for me to meet them, it's an honor for you to meet me. I don't play that. When I see a person like that, I kick them to the side. You're lying. Farrakhan showed up at a lot of funerals in the hood. He went at my uncle's funeral. He went at that sister that gave him 40 years of service, wouldn't at their funeral. Farrakhan knows who I am. Get the hell out of here. Block this kid. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about me. Silly piece of trash. Because you don't have nothing else to say. He didn't come to my uncle's funeral. Absolutely. All for publicity. He did it for publicity. That's why he's in the hood. Photo opportunity. Look at me. I'm not going to even let you get started. Not going to even let you get started. Now, how you like that? And what they know about Malcolm X? This man called for the death of Malcolm. How you going to open up your in love with Farrakhan when this man celebrated? He was happy because this man was murdered in front of his wife and children. Farrakhan came to my cousin's funeral when she passed. She was 19. Yeah, I know it was a lot of publicity, and it was a publicity stunt. How come he didn't come to my uncle's funeral? My uncle gave him 30 years. Double, almost triple the life of your cousin or whoever it was. And I'm not taking away nothing from the death of your loved one. How come he didn't come to my uncle's funeral? He did that so y'all can praise him. See, he already got my uncle, so I don't have to worry about that. But when he come to y'all outsiders and come to y'all funerals, then before he can get started, let me get him out of here. I don't like that. This brother's a damn liar. Yeah, whatever. Get rid of him. Oh, I didn't get rid of him. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought I got rid of you. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. When you lie, there's a benefit to you telling a lie. Most people don't tell a lie unless there's some kind of benefit. How do I benefit telling the lie? I don't benefit. You cannot handle the reality, and you don't want to feel like a fool. I don't understand. He has done a lot for my family. Right, you're not in the Nation of Islam. Absolutely, that's what I just said. He does things for you so you can praise him. That's why he do for your family. So that you can go spread the word. Look what Farrakhan did this for me. But he don't do it for his own people. That's what I just said. All you people that's so in love with Farrakhan, join and see what he give you. He don't give you nothing. The only thing they're going to do is take. That's all. And give you a pretty speech. And manipulate the Bible and the Quran. And make you feel good like any other pork chop eating preacher. We're not black. We don't even do that here. We're soul brothers and sisters here. We're beyond your racist black garbage. We're human beings. I'm not his people. You're his people. I'm not his people. He ain't did a damn thing for me. The only thing he done for me was take from me and lie to me. Telling me about the mother plane. Ronald Reagan gonna be the last president. Ronald Reagan supposed to be the last president. He don't tell y'all that. The end of the white man's world, because we're living on borrowed time. Ronald Reagan is the Antichrist. And we look so stupid because Ronald Reagan wasn't the last president. Farrakhan don't talk about that. I was there. And I'm pretty sure somebody got the speeches because he said it all the time. That Ronald Reagan was the last president. This is the end of the white man's world. So that was bull doo-doo. Now you got to make some new stuff up. He ain't gave me nothing. He gave me beliefs. Abdullah. He gave me beliefs. He did not give me knowledge. He gave me beliefs. Oh, see, Tracy, you remember. See, there goes Tracy. Tracy remember that Antichrist 666 thing. Because in the 80s, he went on a tour talking about it. In Christ, all things are possible. And in this lecture series, he said that Ronald Reagan was the last American president. He was the Antichrist. In Christ, all things are possible. I'm pretty sure somebody got that speech. Unfortunately, I threw away all that Nation of Islam stuff away. Because it's garbage. D. Robinson Jr. says, if he's so pro-black, why does he have a perm? And proud to have a perm. And joke about it. And then he kissed another man in the mouth. Y'all make excuses for that too. He kissed Father Flagger in the mouth. Damn, how do this Chico? I think that's Alquan. Let me get let me get rid of Chico. Okay, let me get rid of this one here. Got a lot of trolls. Got a lot of trolls. Oh, let me remove that comment too. I don't want to see that either. There we go. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. There we go. This man kiss another white man in the mouth. Oops, my what you call it jump. I'm sorry. I sure did. Sister Ann, I hit you by mistake. I don't know. How do you do that? Let me see. I do not. Let's see. How do I unblock it? Yeah, this thing jumped. I hit the wrong one. I don't know how to bring her back. You ain't debating anything. I'm sorry, Sister Ann. I'm sorry. This thing, it jumped, and I hit the wrong one. Now, how do you, let me see if I can how do you bring her back? I don't know how you bring them back. I think when they get, oh man, maybe I can do it. Let me see. Okay, Sister Ed, I think you can come back. You should be able to come back. Okay. But if he isn't there for the people, why was he there for us? No, he's there for himself. He ain't there for us. He's there for himself. And his little entourage and the people that are around him, he taking care of them. He ain't doing a damn thing for us. What is he doing for us? He doing for you because it's a publicity stunt. Like politicians do. You know, politicians kiss your ugly baby, knowing your baby's ugly and sloppy and stink. I just love the babies. Ugh. That's all it is, a publicity stunt. He don't give a damn about you. How come he didn't help me? How come he didn't help my people? I was there for years. He didn't help me. Why is he going to help? Why is he going to choose you over me? And I'm doing the work. You're not doing the work. You're the beneficiary of my work. And he giving to you. Talk to me. It was whether he's in the public or not, it's a publicity stunt. Because he's helping you, but he don't help his own people. Why these people can't see? That's Malcolm X. Malcolm X. Let me show you why do I have a Malcolm X button? The reason why I have a Malcolm X button is because I went to the lecture and Minister Farrakhan's international representative was there. And they was having a celebration for Malcolm X. And he's not supposed to go nowhere without security. But he told the brothers, y'all had a long day. I need to go participate in this Malcolm X celebration. And the brothers didn't want to go secure him. And I told them, I'll go with you. I'll be there. I got your back, brother. And when I was there, I bought this pen because the FOI was tired and they wanted to go home. And so here I am. I decided to secure their minister, the second man in charge, Brother Akbar Muhammad. That's why I have this. Because they was tired from being up all day in the meeting. And I have a video with Brother Akbar Muhammad. He knows me. I worked with him every day for years. And I went to the temple and Brother Akbar hadn't seen me in a long time. How you doing, brother? Oh. And The FOI got jealous. Who is this guy come out of nowhere and get the la-di-da and get all these hugs from Brother Akbar? Brother Akbar know me. And Farrakhan know me too. You don't know me. They know me. I'm not doing nothing to slander nobody. I'm not throwing gossip. It's the reality of things. Rick said I look like Akbar. Well, we family, we all supposed to be connected some kind of way. Except I heard that Akbar got Caribbean roots or something. I don't know. my moderator's deleted. That's what you don't understand. These people know me. You don't know me. They know me. What do you do for our people? I'm not supposed to do nothing for our people. You grown men and women. I'm not supposed to do nothing for you. I'm not divine. I'm not a savior. I'm not your hero. I'm not responsible for you. You are responsible for yourself. We have something here called Operation Exodus Mississippi Campaign. And you can get on board the Soul Train and help yourself and become part of a team. I'm not supposed to do nothing for you. That's what's wrong with you. Waiting on a damn savior. If you don't want to do nothing for yourself, what do it look like for me to try to help you and you don't want to help yourself? You grown men and women. I'm not divine. I'm not a savior. I'm not supposed to do a damn thing for our people. What do our people do for me? Not a damn thing. What do our people do for me? Nothing. You help me, I help you. That's how we do. It's a team effort. We share. I'm not your savior. That's Farrakhan, and he's not saving your ass either. He's using you so he can be rich. Like all these other preachers. Sister Ann says that I make it possible for us to help each other. This is a team effort. We help one another. There is no big I's, little U's. Matter of fact, we have something called Soul Liberation Day. And this year, I decided to give Sister Noble the honor of being the keynote speaker. I don't have no problem with that because she earned it. She's a good helper. She's a good supporter, and she earned it. And she understands exactly where we're coming from. Moderators they're not just. Matter of fact, let me see something here. Sister Ann, I just made you a moderator. I made you a moderator, Sister Ann. I'm glad y'all giving me all this attention because my intent was to be here for 20 minutes. And now it's almost 2 hours. Look, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm not trying to convert you to nothing. I'm just telling you how it is. I have nothing to do with this. I'm just 17, but I plan on starting a general contracting company to employ our people and give back to the community people. Just asking, do what you do. Just asking, what do you do or plan on doing? We just told you. Operation Exodus, Mississippi. Could somebody put that link up in the chat room? That's what we're doing here. And your contracting company is nice, but it does nothing for the 40 million in this country. It'll help your local community, but it does nothing to help us as a people. We need something that all the people can get on board and work together. But you have people like Farrakhan and Al Sharpton and these lawyers, the Crumps or whatever. They're not about unity because they're poverty pimps. Benjamin Crump run into the next racist cop shooting or whatever to make money so they can live good, lavish. And that's all it's about. But they do nothing, take no action that will actually stop the shooting, the discrimination. So that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. To bring a real plan, goal, vision, and purpose. That includes all of us. I just disagree. You have the right to disagree. And my thing is, you disagree not because of what I'm saying, you just disagree because you upset, because you can't handle the reality of things. You're in denial. So you're biased. That's biased disagreement. You're not disagreeing because you actually analyze what is being said, the reality of things. God does not. How is Farrakhan God's man? How is Farrakhan God's man? Have you seen God come on TV and said, "This is my man"? Huh? I disagree because you aren't qualified to talk about me and my family background. You don't know me or my family situation, what the minister said to us. What do I have to do to qualify? You said a minister help you, but he don't help his own people. That's what I said. Yes, he helped you. How come he don't help his own people? There are many people that follow him in bad shape, probably worse than you. When I was in the Nation of Islam, they had me sleeping on pickle barrels. And there was a room with a bed, but they said I couldn't afford it. So I ended up sleeping on pickle barrels down in the basement. But he can give you money for your family, but I'm sleeping on pickle barrels. Talk soul to me. Explain that to me. Here I am helping him help you, and he don't do a damn thing for me. Come on, explain this to me. Explain why I should accept this. I'm sleeping on pickle barrels and eating burned up bean pies, but he's cuddling your family. Come on, put it in the chat room. Whatever he did for you? I was sleeping on pickle barrels, sir or ma'am. He don't even help his own people. He used you. Now join the Nation of Islam and see if he'll help you. Join. He don't, absolutely, he don't help his own people. He helped you because you're going to praise him. He don't have to worry about the people in his organization because they slaves already. Well, let me get rid of this one. That's right. I want free thinkers. You're not a free thinker. You're not a free thinker. You're an Arab. You're an Arab wannabe. You want a hand-me-down religion. This God don't even give you your own religion. You got to get something from an Arab somewhere. Or some Jews somewhere. We always got to get hand-me-downs. We got to get a prophet that come from the other side of the world. Nobody among the so-called African American is worthy of God talking to, raise our own holy book, raise our own prophet. We got to get somebody, some Arab or somebody from somewhere. Muhammad makes us mad. I don't understand how this is actually helping us to unite, though. They're not interested in unification. Farrakhan don't give a damn about black unity. None of these folks are. They only care about being rich. Lights, camera, action, praise, booty. That's the only thing they're interested in. They're not interested in your liberation, changing your condition, because they actually benefit from the oppression. So they put on a show to make you feel like they're on your side, but they're not. Are you of any religion? No. I reject all religion, spirituality, all this Pan-African pro-blackness scholarship stuff. It has done nothing for us. This crap been around 100 years. And we still saying the same thing that they were saying when I was 7, 8 years old in the late 1960s. Same stuff. He raised the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. To do what? He raised the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to do what? To get slaves for a plantation. That's all. Your condition is the same. It has not changed. Yes or no? This Caucasian guy, Tim Wise, he said the black man's condition is worse than it was in the 1960s. This is coming from a Caucasian Jew, Tim Wise. I don't see his videos no more, but that's what he said. You failed. Pan-Africanism is a failure. Black conscience is a failure. All this Kemetic stuff is a failure. Hebrew Israelitism is a failure. The church is a failure. All of it is a failure. You need to regroup, reanalyze, and start all over again from scratch. That's what we have done here. Exactly. I put our business out there, not Farrakhan. If he was out for publicity, he would have talked about it, but he didn't. It don't make no difference whether he talk about it or not. He trying to put on this show so people like you will come to my post and defend him. But he didn't do a damn thing for me, and I was helping him, and my family helped him for 40 years. How can he help you and your family, and he ain't did nothing for mine? Explain that to me. That's what I'm saying to you. He helped you so that you can praise him. And that's what you're doing. Exactly the reason why he helped you, so that you can come to my post or anybody else's post and praise him. And he's giving you the money I helped earn. The help he gave you, I gave him the ability to help you. And you have the nerve to come here and question me, the reason why he's able to help you because of me. I gave him 9 years of my life. How many years of your life did you give him? None. But you benefit from my work. Y'all got a lot of nerve. You really do. I'm not young Pharaoh. I'm not a lot of these people that ain't never been in the Nation of Islam running their mouth and talking. I'm talking from experience. I'm talking what I know, because I've been around for over 40 years. All this stuff impress you. It don't impress me. The only thing impress me is results. Pretty speeches and talk about, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. That don't impress me. I'm an adult. Pretty speeches don't impress me. I need something I can see, taste, and feel. I ain't talking about 20 years from now, 400 years from now. I want it now because we earned it. And if it wasn't for leeches like Farrakhan and a lot of these other bloodsuckers on YouTube, we would have had it a long time ago. Muhammad Makes Man said, what's your blueprint? Operation Exodus, Mississippi. Can we put that link in the description box if you can? Subscribe to Operation Exodus, Mississippi campaign. Examine what we're saying. It's the best realistic option for us. There's no doubt. That's the blueprint. A team effort. There is no leader. So no matter what happens, you can get the job done with or without me. That's why your little Nation of Islam crap, when Farrakhan died, that's going to be the end of it. Because it's a personality cult. It's entertainment. It's the end. And then y'all going to start fighting amongst each other. I like Nuri Muhammad better than Wesley Muhammad. I like Sister Ava Muhammad better. What about Farrakhan's daughter? All this stuff is going to happen like it normally do. It's all going to fall apart. That's the end. Nobody has the personality like Minister Farrakhan. And he done that on purpose. He didn't want to raise a Malcolm X. It's all about him. All about him. All the lights is on him. And y'all gonna realize that after a while. Right, be your own leader. I was in the nation for 6 years, and I took the knowledge and went in to build myself. It's the knowledge that we must listen to. You took the knowledge to do what? Our people was doing for themselves way before the Nation of Islam. Our people was living in segregation, so that means they were separated from the white man way before the Nation of Islam. What knowledge are you talking about? What did they teach you that you couldn't learn on your own? You want to give them unearned credit. You took the knowledge. Why? Because you was a drunkard? If you wasn't drinking, if you wasn't smoking weed, or whatever the hell that you was doing, you would have been able to do. People do it all the time. They created a business or whatever. Don't have nothing to do with the Nation of Islam. Berry Gordy created Motown, had nothing to do with the Nation of Islam. Bob Johnson created BET, didn't have nothing to do with the Nation of Islam. Explain that. Where they get their knowledge from? Huh? Talk soul to me. Talk soul to me. Talk soul to me. You want to give people unearned credit. They ain't do nothing for you. You think they done something for you. The only thing you did was go from one slave plantation to another. I don't care nothing about you getting upset. I was under his leadership. Hey, what's up there, Nuke? I was under his leadership for 9 years. I'm a veteran. Our plan, our vision, our purpose, and our goal, subscribe to Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. Also, you should pick up our sister Noble's book, God is on Trial. And we don't try to convert nobody to nothing. I'm not trying to convert you to nothing. Farrakhan and these other suckers is trying to convert you to Pan-Africanism, Islam, Comedicism, Hebrew Israelism. I'm not trying to convert you to nothing. I want you to be liberated and free. Have control of your life. I don't want to be your slave master. I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't want to tell you what to believe. We don't do that here. But that's what they do. They want followers. They want people to praise them. We don't do that here. I'm a vet. 9 years under Farrakhan. I'm in the inside. I have my experience. You can't tell me how I was treated. You can't tell me what I didn't or did not see. Because you caught up. And see, when I was 18 years old, I was caught up just like you in the fantasy. Who did I meet? I met Jesse Jackson, his daughter, Bernie Casey, Richard Pryor, Ashford and Simpson. What other celebrity? I got caught up in all that stuff. So what? But I kept looking at the situation. Okay, we got all these thousands of people to come see Minister Farrakhan, but nothing's happening with my life. Nothing's happening in my community. Something is wrong. I can't do this no more. It's not working. Minister Farrakhan probably has had he's probably had over $1 billion passed through his hand the last 40 years and don't have nothing to show for it. Ask him how much it costs to maintain his house. That's what y'all paying for. You paying for Farrakhan to live good. I think he has about 3 houses. And that's what y'all paying for. Through your donations, so he can live good. Chicago, Arizona, and I think in Georgia. And ask him how much it costs to maintain all these properties. So when you finish, you don't have too much for businesses and doing other stuff. You paying so that he can live good. Revolutionaries, liberators don't live good. They suffer, and many of them die, and they die broke. He's not a revolutionary. He's an entertainer. Snuff, they censoring your channel yet? Well, actually, they are, because there are certain titles that should attract the people, but they're not putting me in those places. They're censoring my promotion. But it makes no difference, because I'm like Whoopi Goldberg in The Color Purple. I may be black. I may be ugly. But Lord, I'm still here. I'm still here. And they didn't want me to be here. Google wanted me to be quiet. So I thank you so much for joining me this evening. I find it disgusting. It's disgusting to me that this man would go to the funeral of Aretha Franklin and what's her name? Nipsey Hussle, and he want to talk with DMX, but he don't do the same thing for his own people. Because all these funerals is a photo op. It's all about the spotlight for him. And he want everybody to think that everybody love him, and they don't. Everybody don't love this man. Y'all live in delusional land. You think everybody's supposed to love Farrakhan. They don't, and never will. There was a chance back in the day, it could have been that way. But he blew it. And we see his true colors. But your head so up in his behind, you can't see what they say. You can't see the flowers for the roses, or however you say that. And you want to get angry because you're a damn fool. You want to get upset with me because I'm just showing you the reality of things. Didn't Elijah say that if you follow me, that you would have good homes, money, and friendships in all walks of life? Yes, he did. I don't see the good homes, and I don't see the money, and I don't see the friendships in all walks of life. You see Farrakhan kissing a white man in the mouth. You see Farrakhan sniggling and giggling with Scientologists. Is these the friends Elijah Muhammad was talking about? And you see him kissing and hugging on Arabs. Is this the friendship in all walks of life Elijah Muhammad was talking about? Because he's not trying to be my friend. He's not trying to be friendly. There's a lot of people he avoid. He wasn't friendly with Khalid Muhammad. When Khalid Muhammad got shot, didn't reach out to Khalid Muhammad. He did Khalid Muhammad dirty. And that's just the reality of it. Khalid Muhammad was willing to die, take a bullet for Farrakhan. And Farrakhan treated him like doo-doo. I was willing to die, take a bullet for Farrakhan. And he treated me like doo-doo. I agree with the minister overall message, though. We need to start our own stuff. Hey, we've been doing that ever since slavery. What kind of message is he bringing? As soon as our ancestors came out of slavery, we was doing that. So what? The Mississippi campaign is based upon our ancestors. They was getting ready to take control of the South by having the most population in the South and using their political voting power. And those Peckerwoods terrorized them and stopped the movement. So in 2021, the only thing we've done is update that activity and bring it to 2021. So when you make mockery or try to demean the Mississippi campaign, you're making mockery of your ancestors that was doing it and would have been successful had not the beast stopped them with violence. Yes, sir. So on that, thank you for joining us these 20 minutes. It's just disgusting to me. I don't like that. I only like real people. He's not real. He's fake. He's fake. Then you have those people tell me, you should be a man. Why don't you try to reach out to Farrakhan and y'all talk behind closed? Farrakhan, I've done that. I've done that 4 or 5 times. They see my videos. They're not interested. They want me to kiss his ass. I'm not kissing your backside. I'm not groveling. I'm not going to beg you to do nothing. Farrakhan is not better than me. I'm not going to submit to you. The hell with you. Go suck an egg. Right. In his eyes, I'm not important enough. But see, things change. The one on the bottom can be brought to the top. And I will remember you, what you did to me when I was on the bottom. All of you. And see, that's the reason why a lot of y'all hide behind avatars and you don't want to show your face, because you don't want people to know how stupid you was back in the day. And so now that we become a winner, here you come sniggling and giggling. And you was in the chat room talking doo-doo. Show your face. You got all this that you have to talk about. Show your face. Stand on yours. Farrakhan ain't hiding behind no avatar. I'm not hiding behind an avatar. Nuri Muhammad, Wesley, Sister Ava, ain't nobody hiding behind avatars except y'all cowards. Bunch of cowards. That's why we needed higher knowledge. Messenger said there's 3 things that a white man would never teach: the science of warfare, business, or mating. This is what I am not impressed by what the messenger taught. Ain't nothing but some religious dribble. You are impressed by that. I'm not impressed by that. I don't care what the messenger taught. That was good for people that was ignorant and illiterate in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. This is 2021. Ain't nobody impressed by that stuff. You know the signs of warfare. What war have you won? Talk black to me. Talk soul to me. The signs of warfare. What war have you won? But you know the science. Where's the business? Where's your Microsoft? Where's your YouTube? Where's your Facebook? The messenger taught you all these things. Where are your beautiful marriages? Teach you how to make and produce all these genius children. Where is it? The messenger. The messenger taught you all this stuff. Where is it? It don't exist. It's belief. You talk. It's like a person that talk about fixing a car, but you never seen them actually fix a car. Every time you pass by their house, it's up on blocks. I thought you was a mechanic. How come that car been in front of your house, 2 or 3 years? You said that you know how to fix a car. I tell you, get on board the Soul Train. Give us a chance. Subscribe to Operation Exodus Mississippi. Stop being biased. Stop being hateful. Stop being immature and emotional. Ain't nobody trying to hurt your precious Farrakhan. If that's what you want to believe in, cool. But there is better. Whether you believe it or not. Those days are over. It's over. And as soon as he died, you're going to find out how over it is. So on that note, I want to thank you for hanging out with me for these 20 minutes. I appreciate it. And thank you, Soul Sister Ann, the Deacons of Reality, those in the chat room, those who agree and disagree. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. And I'm not here to make you upset. I'm not here to slander nobody. I'm not a liar and all this other crazy stuff. I'm just keeping it real. Brother J.T. Riley told me there's only 2 people in this world. There is no in between. Either you real or you fake. I say, unless he show, not you, unless he show otherwise, from my experience, I say that he's fake. Now, if you see Farrakhan reaching out to me and I'm a nobody, then maybe we wrong. I'm not going to apologize for nothing that I said, because I said nothing disrespectful. But I can say, hey, look now. I don't care about the past. Look what he's doing now. Now we're moving. Now we're progressing. I'm not tripping about the past. It's about the future. What we're going to do in the future. Let bygones be bygones. Because the ultimate goal should be the liberation of the people. Not converting them to a religion or an ideology. Liberate the people from their oppression once and for all. Subscribe to Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign and learn about a different mindset, new strategy, new mindset. Don't be biased and hateful and prejudiced. Give somebody else a chance. Matter of fact, I want Minister Farrakhan to get on board. I asked the Nation of Islam to get on board. Let's talk about it. Is it viable? No response. Get on board the soul train. And as on that note, oh, my screen is froze up. Okay, there we go. On that note, as in parting, as our soul brother Dr. Nillies used to always say, I wish us love, peace, and soul. We are at 5,000. Thank you, moderators. Woo! Busy day.